Good evening. It's Ministry Monday and it is way late. It is 8:27 p.m. This is the latest I think I've ever gone on, but I am on. So, and I'm eating my dinner. I haven't eaten all day, and I wanted to come on because my girl Kathy Mack Shoot, she had said to me, Val, you should do a video on isolation because of being incarcerated. You kind of like know what it's like being all by yourself. So, hi Natalie, honey. I'm doing a video on isolation. So, hi Amber. So, isolation and incarceration. Two different things, of course, but you can read the title. If you're just coming on, you can read the title and you'll know what I'm talking about, because a lot of us are in isolation and we don't even want to go anyplace. My daughter said to me tonight, I don't even want to go anywhere. And I don't either, because you do go out, you go to Walmart or wherever you go, and unfortunately, there are still people out there that are not wearing masks and gloves. You know what? There's some people out there that say, well, you know what? The masks don't do anything. Listen, let me tell you something right now. If you don't have a mask on and you sneeze or you cough, it's going everywhere. Okay? If you have a mask on and if I sneeze or I cough, the mask does block it. It's called droplets. For those of you who don't know that. So anyway, hi Colleen, honey. So I hope you don't mind. I'm eating my chicken that so I love you. People have to understand that, it's in times like these. There's times where God will tell you to be still and know that I am God. That's Psalm 46:10. And you should take this time to be with your family, like I said. But there was some things that I saw on Facebook in reference to the phones going out or something like that. And I was reading the comments, and I understand. I mean, if you haven't been incarcerated, you're not going to understand. But you'll live. If the phones were taken away, if our laptops were taken away, besides certain things, you have to remember, years ago, there wasn't any of this technology. When my grandparents were around, there was none of this technology. And I can honestly say that I said to Jeff just last night, hi Tony, I'm crazy. You make as many masks as I do. Isn't this cute? This was one of the girls. Her name was Karen. She brought me this material. This one. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. I said to Jeff, this is what I said to Jeff. I said, I'm really glad that when we were going out and we dated, even let's go back before that, when we were all skating at Franklinville Skating Center. Hi, Dawn, honey. Hi, George. Hi, George. When we were all skating at Franklinville Skating Center, that's what we lived for. Wednesday night, Thursday night, some of us, Friday and Saturdays. We had a rotary telephone. We did not have FaceTime. We didn't have any of that. We made good use of our time. We were out riding around in our cars, probably riding up and down Delsey Drive, going to Twin Kiss and doing all that stuff. We were very out. We were never home. And I can honestly say what I see most time today is this. I mean, you have one sitting on the couch and one sitting on the chair, and it's like there's no communication sometimes. And for me, I'm glad that's not what it was for us. We got through it, and you will get through it too. So some of the remarks that I saw in reference to, oh my gosh, I couldn't go 3 days without my phone. I said, are you kidding me? Before I got arrested, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you right now that I was always on my phone. I was always on my laptop, just like everybody else was. And that was the furthest thing from my mind when what happened to me. And, hiya. Sorry. I'm hungry. When I was in my cell, hi, Barelli. I didn't have no choice. But I didn't deal with a cell phone for 4.5 years. I didn't deal with laptops for 4.5 years. Think about that. How did I do it? And I don't want to hear because you had to. Well, if you have to, you can. You will get through it. You will live if certain things were to be taken from you at this point for a little while. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you will live. When, you have isolation, there's times I'm sitting down here, I'm by myself. I have my Bose headphones. I love these things. Well, they're Josh Spot. I love these things. He don't wear them. And I have these on, and I'm just moving down here, listening to my Christian music, and it fills me. And it's my time. Hi, Anna, honey. It's my time with God. How each one of you want to spend your time, that's on you. But isolation can be a good thing. I would tell girls that were incarcerated, don't make this your time, because it's time. It's called a bid. I said, make it his time. Make it God's time. Take time to, read a little bit more. Take a scripture a day. I try to post as many scriptures as I can. I post them because they're what I'm reading. Hi, Joan. They're what I'm reading all the time. And I like to post them because I want you to read it. I want you to apply it. I want you to meditate on it. But most importantly, when you read it, I want you to believe it and know that it's truth. And we're going to get through this. We're all going to get through this. My heart breaks when I hear of someone, especially close to home. Ron Rowe, his girlfriend, her father passed away in New York. There was someone else. I put a prayer request up in reference to a lady whose name was Shelby. I was told that she passed away, that she didn't make it. Hi, Rhonda. So it is serious, but I think some people are not taking it serious enough, and they're not staying in isolation. I really don't go out anywhere unless it is a dying necessity. And I will go out. You know what I mean? I love you too. Whoever sent me them hearts. I really like them hearts. They're really cute. Hi, Gina Giorgetti. How the heck are you? You're an inspiration too, honey. Okay. When I get up close like this, it's like, whoa, man. It's like, well, you can use some Botox, girl. I'm not doing it. I'm going to age gracefully. So, it's a good thing when you take God and you put him first. And, just try not to go anywhere if you don't have to. But for most of you out there, I'm going to tell you right now, even if you can't afford a mask, someone will make you a mask. I'd make you a mask. For the most part, people have been very good to me. There have been some that I have given to people. It's hard for me to talk and eat my chicken, but I'm looking at this chicken's really good. It's like Tyson chicken chunks. I don't know. Somebody's probably saying it's bad for me, but you know what? It's all I had all day. My iced tea. Gotta get my iced tea. I love my iced tea. So it's not a bad thing, isolation. It's what you do with it, but I believe and know in my heart that this is going to pass, and we're all going to go back to normalcy. We're all going to be able to do things. It's very hard for me. A good friend of mine, Jerry Cora, just stopped by to pick up his mask. And we stood at the door 6 feet apart, and I have not seen Jerry for approximately 4 years. However, we've talked since I've been home, text. Jerry actually transported me when I was in Salem County. I have to say this, Jerry, because you're a good guy. I will share a story about Jerry when I was incarcerated, and I saw Jerry at Gloucester County jail. He saw me, and I didn't see him yet. And I heard him say, Neesner. And they opened the door, and there he was standing there, and he said, come here. And I just looked at him, and I remember he said, listen to me. I'll never forget his words. We all know you're innocent, Valerie. Keep your head up and keep the faith. Keep going. You're going to make it, and you're going to get through this. I'll never forget it. And then, he gave me a couple perks. He gave us a whole bunch of ice and everything, and Jerry picked me up a couple times, and it was always the same thing from him. He supported me the whole time, and there was quite a few people within the system that did support me. And Such a good guy. So he comes to my house tonight, and he's standing there, and hi, Crystal, how are you? Hi, Teresa, and Kathleen, hi. So Jerry's standing there, and we were 6 feet apart, and it was so hard because he's such a good friend of mine, and I'm like, so much for social distancing. I can't even give you a hug. But he did like his mask, and he started. Now he is security because he retired from the sheriff's office, and now he's security over at Voorhees, the hospital in Voorhees. But he had said something about he's going to be here in Washington Township, and he's going to be a police officer maybe in the fall, which is great. I think that's great. So anyway, isolation is not a bad thing when it comes to your family. You do get to spend a little bit more time with them, and it's all what you do with it. There's a lot of wants in our life, but there's only so many things that we need. And if you have some food on your table, a roof over your head, and you have your health, you're doing really good. You really, really are. There's some people that are going through some really hard, tough times right now, especially those that, have loved ones that may have contracted this COVID-19, this virus that's horrible. And I just keep praying that God will take it away, and it'll go away at some point. But what's going to be best is the normalcy. But it's the isolation that should make you focus on what's important, and it should make you realize, that, wow, what we miss when we can't do it. I had to go out today, and I'm telling you, for many of you, stay away from Walmart, please. I could not believe, they're letting a couple people go in. I had to go to the office today to mail a lot of, I mailed quite a few masks out today to some people. And I just mailed them. I was thinking of certain people. I wanted them to have them. And so I hope that, you can use them. And when I was at the post office, I'm standing in line. I got my gloves on. I got my mask on. And the one lady in front of me had a mask on. And you should have saw the people walking in the door. None of them. No mask. No gloves. No nothing. And I thought to myself, I don't understand. I mean, it's not a fashion show right now. Who cares? I got people walking around with bumblebees on. Batman. The Batman is cute, though. I did Star Wars. The Batman's really cute. But, who cares? Just wear one. And if you don't have one, text me on Facebook Messenger. Say you need a mask. I'll make sure you get one. Trust me. I've been working now since about 9:30 today. I'm still working. I'm going to keep working until I pass out, probably. It's just me. Help is hard to find. No, but I do a lot of cutting while I'm in this isolation. And as you can see, right here, I did all this. This is all masks. All masks. Hi, Lynn. Honey, how are you? Joyce, how do I find fish in Marisha? But I have more colors that they're falling. I have more neutral colors that I'm doing. Whites, blacks, blues. And the reason why is because I had too many people asking me about certain ones. And unfortunately, and this is a nice neutral one too. This tan was nice. It's not a fashion show, but it does match a lot. You know what I mean? Hi, Michael Avini. How you doing? So, we're talking about isolation. It's not a bad thing. It's all in what you do with it. And again, if it makes you appreciate the little things in life a little bit more, that's a good thing. Because we take so much in life for granted. But being incarcerated for 4.5 years, it was only up until I got to Clinton when I went up there, and they have what is called JPay, which I have JPay, and I keep in touch with a lot of people in the prison system and in the jail, wherever they have JPay, through Heart of Compassion Ministry. Many people in prison contact me if they need books sent to them or things like that. But when I got up to Clinton, that was the first time when I was there. Now, we had TV in county, but you couldn't hear it. Because when all the girls would be screaming and doing, I'd just sit there like this, be like, oh, God, please. But after I was there a while and there was a good show coming on, I'd be like, yo, You think you could just like keep it down? I'm trying to watch TV. I'm, well, you're in jail. Don't come to jail. I'm like, no, this is my home right now. So be quiet. So when I got up to Clinton, they had Jay, Caitlin Gaskell. How the heck are you? You're so pretty. So anyway, so anyway, so when I got to prison, they had this little thing that looked like a keyboard, like a computer, and I was like, wow, what's that? They were like, well, that's JPay, Miss Val. When, after you signed all up for it, you're going to be able to go on there and email people. I went, get out. I never was so excited about email in my entire life. And I remember when I told my mom and them to get on the account, and I told everybody when I was calling home, my daughter and everything. I'll never forget when I brought up my account. It's a little emotional. When I brought up my account and I saw all these names over here, because what would happen is when you sign on to JPay and you make an account, anybody that's in prison, you can look them up, okay? And I would suggest to any of you, if you know somebody that is in prison, please, if you get a JPay account, all you're buying is the stamps, and they're this, it's like $4 for so many stamps, and then you can send an email to somebody, and they live to look at those emails. I don't care what they've done, okay? It's just showing a heart of compassion to people. And when I saw all those names on the side here, I was like, oh, there's my mom. I clicked on it, and I had bought stamps through the money that I had made. But it made me so much appreciative of the little things in life. But it also makes you strong in ways that some other people might not be when you have things taken from you or you don't have something. I was going down the road. I was with Jeff. I forgot my phone. You want to go back and get it? I said, no. I said, I don't, no. I'll live without it. But that was my mentality because of having things taken away from me. So I don't treasure certain things maybe as much as other people do. And to me, it's a good thing. I really think it is. So isolation is not bad. That's what it all comes down to. It's a good thing. Because we are all so busy with our lives day in and day out, running back and forth out of the door. I think now I've talked to some certain people more than when we don't have something happening. It just makes you appreciate things more, and I think it does. So take the time and hi, Jill, how you doing, honey? Do you like your mask? You didn't say anything. I didn't get a picture of you in it. So just take this time, do a lot of praying. There's people out there that need prayer, and there's a lot of people saying that these next 2 weeks, it's going to spike. So please, if you need to get anything that you need, do it now. If you know of anybody that's elderly that needs help, yes, Joyce, it is true. I love my Joyce. Her and I have been friends since I was, 12, Joyce? Yeah, everybody knows that. You're like my sister anyway. So anyway, if you know of somebody that's out there that needs help, please. I know nobody wants to be at risk or anything like that, but there's people out there that are not able to get out. They might need something. Just let somebody know. If you're going to the store, hey, I'll look for the toilet paper for you, or I'll look for paper towels, or I'll look for some shampoo for you. That's what I try to do, I've taken things and, you just drop it off on their step or something, so you can, help somebody out. Try to stay in, like I said, because right now they're saying that the next 2 weeks are going to be like high risk. That's what I'm hearing, and this is from the medical field. So I would take heed to that, and just stay home if you can. So that's what I wanted to say about isolation. It can be a good thing. Enjoy your family, play games, hug each other a little more. Because I know when this is all over, I'm going to be like this hug, because there's so many people that, have stopped or have called me, and, you just want to give them I'm a huggy I always like to greet people with a hug, and I always like to give them a hug when they leave. You know, it's just the way I was raised. So, again, everybody, you know, just, you know, take this time and do you, and be with your family. And if you need mass, you know, contact me on Facebook Messenger. There's a lot of people that are going through Reap What You Can Sow, but I have it closed right now. I still see all the messages in there. So send it to Facebook Messenger. Many have been doing that. And, you know, you put in your request. I have my list back here. I'll show you. I'll show you my list. This is one of them. This is what they look like. I put the names. I put the number. And then when I get you done, I cross you off, I let you know, and everybody has said yes, yes, yes. I haven't had one person say no yet, because if a person does say no, I move on to the next person, and I will give those masks to that person. So, everybody have a great night. Enjoy. I'm going to try to eat some more of my chicken. I don't even have an appetite because, I don't know, I just want to do these masks. So, hi Cindy, honey. One of your friends contacted me, and I'm waiting for her to contact me back, because I wanted to ask her. I don't know. I sent her a message, but so everybody have a beautiful night. Enjoy your family. Stay in if you have to, please. If you know of people that are going out, you need something, the less the better. My Jeffrey or Natalie or Jonathan will actually run out if we need anything, but we're pretty good. We're pretty stocked up. So try it, like I said. Mr. Miller, you just joined, so try to watch this. All prayers out to Diane. He said that she's feeling better, and I told him that on Tuesday she's going to be great. She wasn't feeling good, his wife. So, John, I hope everything is going well there, and I love my bench that you gave me, which when I paint it, everybody will see it. And he gave me another bench. It's a hard thing, but he made a bench for my grandsons, a little tiny picnic table thing, and it's just too cute. And I have something for you, John, when I get to it, dear. So everybody have a wonderful night. And again, be safe this week. Please keep washing your hands, wear masks, wear gloves. But when you wear the gloves, when you get in your car, you know, like really pull them off, like, because it's cross-contamination. You know, some people aren't understanding it, okay? So that's enough of that. But anyway, take the time during this isolation. Make it God's time, family time. And enjoy this closeness that you have with your family right now, because after this is all over, it's just going to go back to havoc again, you know? Okay? So I'm going to go. I love everybody, and I'll talk to you next Monday, hopefully, prayerfully, Lord willing. I don't think God's done with me yet. And keep looking up, keep on keeping on, and make Jesus Christ Lord of your life. Okay? Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.